life is all wrong everywhere.
Hey. So, you enjoying yourself?
Sure.
You, like these kinds of parties?
Sure.
You don't look like it.
Thanks.
So, why are you here?
I wish I knew.
I mean, here at the party tonight?
It's what people do, I guess. Why are you asking so many questions?
Just curious. What's your name?
Christian.
Evangelist. It's so nice to meet you, and here, I think you should read this.
Why would I read a book at a party?
Because you don't like parties. I'll leave it here for you, and if you read it, great. If not, someone else will pick it up. As soon as you open up the first page, you'll see that it's more than history. People are so up and down in this place, and all of us have wandered to our own way. As soon as you turn to the next page, you'll be overwhelmed by the bloodstains, a sickness needing more human remedies, 'cause we've committed more than simple felonies.
These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased.
As Christian read more of the book, she became more and more disturbed by what it said. She soon realized a great burden was on her back and strangely could not be removed. Christian continued to read the book day and night. Everything else seemed unimportant.
There you are! Pliable, I found her! What a great place to read. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Hello? What's wrong with you? You've been sitting over here by yourself all night.
Yeah, and you don't look so good. Your clothes are a mess.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Chris, we're friends. You can talk to me.
I'm fine, okay? I'm totally fine. I just don't feel like talking right now.
Okay, so you want to keep reading your book instead of hanging with us? Spectacular. Let's go, Pliable.
Hey, Chris, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Yeah, since when have you been so interested in reading? You know, people are starting to talk about you. You haven't changed your clothes in weeks, or it smells showered. Come on. Chris, you're not okay. You haven't been eating. What's wrong?
You won't believe me.
I'm sure I'll believe anything you say. I promise.
Well, it's this book. At first, it seemed like a fairy tale. But I don't know. As I kept reading, I realized the stuff in this book, it's actually real. Like someone wrote it just for me. It says we've been wasting away in our pointless life, which is exactly how I've been feeling. We're all wasting away and it's making me miserable. And you know what the worst part is?
What?
This thing on my back. I don't even know how it got there. It's like someone strapped a huge rock onto me and I can't get it off. Can you help me get it off?
Wait. You think there's a huge rock on your back? All right, enough. Out of here, all of you. She's just not feeling well.
It's okay, man. I have a big rock in my back, too.
I said out of here. Come on. Chris, this is a joke, right? There's no rock on your back.
You said you'd believe me.
Chris, there's something seriously wrong with you. Go home and get some sleep.
I can't sleep.
Why not?
You again.
Why can't you sleep? What's wrong?
Have you read this book?
Yeah.
Everything is wrong. I'm done with life.
Done with life? You have to keep reading.
And now there's this thing on my back.
I know.
You know? You can see it?
Of course.
Well, then help me get it off.
I can't. You have to go to the cross for that.
You're kidding.
No.
The cross? How do I get there?
You have to leave the city forever.
Forever? But this is where I live.
You don't have to stay. You can choose to leave.
My friends, my sister, what will they think?
These are not your friends. They don't know you and you don't know them. Surrounding yourself with beautiful people. What really matters gets pushed to the side.
You're tired of it all. You can't keep this up for long. But there's a better life to live, so rise above it all.
Rise above it all? It doesn't seem possible.
Leave. There's a better place. The book tells you about it. I can show you.
There's love that you will find in the land of the divine.
There is more and you will find it if you look beyond this world. There is more and you will find it if you look beyond this world. You're tired of it all. You can't keep this up for long. But there's a better life to live, so rise above it all.
There's a better life to live, so rise above it all.
Above it all. But where do I start?
See the wicket gate over there? Where the light is?
Yeah.
Okay, you enter there and follow the path till you come to the cross, where your burden will be taken away.
Great. And after that?
Continue on the path. Eventually, you'll arrive at your new home, the Celestial City.
Okay. Wicket gate, cross, Celestial City.
Christian, stay on the path, no matter what. Even when it gets difficult and you want out.
Great. I'll stay on the path. By the way, how long does it take till I get there?
Oh, just the rest of your life. It's worth it.
Not sure why, but I believe you. All right, let's go.
I'm not going with you.
I have to go alone?
Of course not. The king is with you.
What king?
The king, the one who made you. It tells you about him in your book.
All right. I'm going. Oh my goodness, I must be crazy.
Bye! In front of you! Somebody get her, she's really sick! Chris! Come back! Christian, we're sorry for laughing at you! Chris, you can stop now! We get the joke! I know you can hear me! Christian, we didn't mean to hurt your feelings! You're being too emotional!
Please stop.
I'm so tired and I'm hungry, practically wasting away! Don't you want to go home and eat something? Gotcha!
Obstinate, pliable. Nice to run into you guys.
What possessed you to run like that? You would have thought someone was trying to murder you.
I'm not going back.
Of course you're coming back. It's dangerous out here.
I mean, I'm not going back ever.
Okay, you win. This is such a funny joke. I am so glad we made the memory. Can we go home now?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Oh,
Wait, seriously, what are you gonna eat out here?
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
You would never survive by yourself.
You want to come with me?
Please.
Well, where are you going?
The Celestial City.
That sounds nice. I'll go.
Pliable, there's no such thing as the Celestial City.
Sorry, man. I cannot go.
Pliable. The Celestial City is a real place. Come on, I'll show you.
Will there be food?
The best food you've ever tasted.
I'm going with her.
What? You can't just. You'll never make make it past dinner. Unbelievable.
So, tell me more about this place we're going to.
Well, the king says he's prepared a city for us. A palace out of pure gold, clear as glass. The book says there are shining jewels along the walls.
Sounds pretty cool.
Pliable, it's amazing. Nothing bad ever happens there. Nothing goes wrong.
How do you know?
It's in the book. Here, I'll show you.
Where?
I read that a place exists I have read that a place exists. We were made for this, and I never knew. People tell me I've lost my mind. And I know it's true. There's a place where there's no fear of judgment or death. No more sorrow or pain or regret. Nothing but happiness forever.
And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to the land we were made for. The city of our King, it will be home, 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 home.
We'll have peace like we've never known in our glorious home, never leave again. We'll be asked to sit down and eat at a marvelous feast that will never end.
And we'll see for the very first time in our lives what was hidden before from our eyes. And we will meet the one who made us.
And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to the land we were made for. The city of our King, it will be home, 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 home. We'll be home.
It sounds amazing! How long till we get there?
It'll be a while.
Like what, a few hours?
Like the rest of our lives, let's go.
Oh, wait, I don't think I heard you right. The rest of our lives! When were you gonna fill me on that little detail?
I'm sorry, I just really wanted you to come with me.
Fine, I'll still go. But the rest of our lives, we're just gonna be on this little road for the rest of our lives. What will we do for fun?
I'm sure we'll find something to do.
Like what?
Well, for one, the book says the king's traveling with us.
The king?
Yeah, right here. I am with you always, even to the ends of the age. So I guess that means he's right here.
Right here? I don't see anyone except for you.
That's 'cause he's invisible.
Oh, so you think there's an invisible king traveling with us?
Yup.
Uh-huh. So how long have you been seeing this invisible king?
Well, I can't exactly see him.
Aha! So how do you know he's there?
What was
That.
Why did you scream?
Did you pick me up? No, there's no way. You're not strong enough.
Strong enough for what?
Picking me up like that.
Ugh. You feeling good?
Yeah.
All
Totally.
right.
I'm gonna go this way.
Remember, this way. You sure you're feeling fine?
So the pilgrims continued to talk about the king and the celestial city, but the more they talked, the more confused they became.
So, I know the king is good.
But sometimes he lets bad things happen,
Yeah.
so he's a bad king.
Maybe? No. Sometimes I don't know.
They walked and talked around in circles for hours and hours. And soon,
Are you sure you're not making this all up?
they fell into a sewer!
A sewer?
Yeah, a real sewer.
I'm drowning! I don't know how to swim!
I can't get out!
I'm gonna be sick. Guess you forgot to tell me about the sewer too, huh?
I didn't know!
You don't know much about anything. Obstinate was right. I'm going home.
After all that, you just go home? We just got started! Come on!
Yeah.
Don't leave me now!
Great beginning. What's the rest gonna be like? Oh boy, this has been the worst day of my life. Now I couldn't care less if you stayed in there forever.
We just got started!
Yeah, great beginning. What's the rest gonna be like?
Ugh. I need help! Just help me get out of here! Help! Help!
Yes?
Hi there, little girl. Could you go get your mom or dad for me? I really need help.
I'm help.
Oh. Well, you see, the thing is you're a bit too small to help me. Could you go get someone big and strong to help me get out?
The king is nice and strong. He'll help me.
He's not here anymore.
Oh, yes, he is. He's invisible.
Well, if he's here, then how did I fall into the sewer?
Maybe you weren't watching where you were going. Here, take my jump rope.
It's not gonna work. Whoa! How do you do that?
With my jump rope.
Who are you?
I already told you. I'm help. May I have my jump rope back, please?
Wow, so help. Do you know why there's a sewer in the middle of the road?
Let me check. Excuse me, why is there a sewer in the middle of the road? It's made from all the fears and doubts that discourage pilgrims.
Isn't that just dandy?
But the king has put stepping stones there so that pilgrims can cross safely.
Oh.
Thank you.
Who was that?
That's the narrator.
Oh. Hi.
Hello. So why didn't you use the stepping stones?
That's a good question. I don't really have an answer for that.
Next time you should use the stepping stones. The king always puts them in dangerous places. You just have to look for them.
Thanks. I'll be sure to remember that.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
So Christian continued on the path, even though her clothes were
Disgusting.
disgusting. The burden seemed lighter and the future looked bright. Christian continued on the path with a new sense of confidence. Even though she missed having someone to talk to, she knew she had nothing to fear because the king was nearby. But soon enough, she got bored again, wishing she had
Something to do or someone to talk to.
Whoa! Watch where you're going.
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Obviously. What's this?
My book.
Mind if
Careful,
I see it?
Christian.
Sure.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Huh?
Would you waste your time on something like this?
It's good. My friend gave it to me. Once I started reading it, I realized I had this burden on my back, and the only way I could get rid of it is if I take this path to the cross. Then I head off for the celestial city.
Where you live happily ever after.
Yeah, it explains it all in the book.
So let me get this straight. You read a book that caused you pain, and you believe that if you continue to follow what the book says, the pain will go away.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the term logic?
Yeah?
Then, logically, the source of your pain will also provide the remedy.
I don't know.
Enlighten me. Why did you decide to read this tedious book of dangerous fiction?
Dangerous? Well, my friend Evangelist gave it to me, and I don't know.
So, you blindly took the advice of someone with a strange name, Evangelist?
I guess I did.
Did I catch your name?
Christian.
Christian. Ridley Wiseman.
And I'm about to give you the best advice you'll ever receive.
Be careful.
Don't trust anyone but yourself. Let me ask you a question. Do you know what...
I don't know, I guess to be happy. Isn't that what everyone wants? And I want my life to mean something. That's why I started reading the book. I was really depressed.
Let me guess. Just as you hit rock bottom, Evangelist comes out of the blue to give you one last chance to survive.
I guess she did.
Not as much. They always catch you at your weakest moments. Brilliant businessman.
Businessman?
Well, obviously he wanted to... Oh, I see. You thought Evangelist was your friend, huh? I have seen millions of people on this path, and do you know what they find? Hunger, grief, peril, sword, despair, darkness. In other words, death. The slough of despond, which you've clearly visited, is just the beginning. Did Evangelist mention any of that?
No.
You gotta use your brains here. Think logically. How could a long, painful road bring any good? Look, I can help you out. I have a friend just over that hill. His name's Legality. He can take away your pain in just 5 easy steps. You don't have to stay on this long, narrow road and lose all your freedom. You want to make a name for yourself. This obscure road, no one's even gonna know you're alive.
And what about my burden?
Well, do you know what your burden really is?
It's hard to put into words.
Well, I can put it into words. It's your shame. One day, you woke up with that pit in your stomach, that burden on your back, because you realize what you are. You're nothing like what you should be. You're a giant failure.
Are you still trying to help me?
I'm telling you what you are, and you know I'm right. That burden won't go away until you're worth something, or at least prove to everyone else you're worth something. Otherwise, how can anyone love you? The real you.
I guess that does make sense.
Of course it does. It's logical. Choose wisely, my friend. And I think this is yours. Not that you'll be needing it anymore.
Time has come. Time to make a choice.
There's a way. Listen to a voice.
Will you go this way?
Or will you follow me to that way?
Do you believe enough for this way?
Or are you gonna give up that way?
Come to the narrow way,
The wider way.
the harder way,
The easy way.
the journey that will take you to a better day.
The journey that will make it better right away.
Which way? Which way? Which way?
I'm going this way.
Path to find the hill. From far away, it looked pleasant and very inviting. But as she drew nearer, the hill grew higher and higher. Was the hill going to crush her? Christian was paralyzed with fear, and now the burden was unbearably heavy. Could she run away? Could she move at all? Was it like that moment her dream was chasing her, completely stuck? It was. Suddenly, the hill erupted with flashes of fire! Come on, hill. Fire! It was terrifying!
Now, are you the same Christian that I met in the city of destruction? Because I gave very clear instructions to that Christian. I have no idea how that Christian could be so desperately lost.
I met a guy,
And,
he told me there was a better way to get rid of my burden.
yes, of his friend Legality.
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah, and you fell for it.
Well, how am I supposed to know who to believe? You told me to go on this crazy journey to a place that might not even exist. This way just seemed a lot more logical.
And look where you are now, about to be crushed by a hill. Christian, I cannot believe you allowed yourself to... Christian, you are in serious danger. The enemy has a whole army of servants hired to convince pilgrims to leave the path. You met worldly wise men, right?
Yes?
And this name did not seem like a red flag?
What he told me was true. He said I'm nothing like what I should be, and that no one will love the real me until I become a better person. That makes sense.
Worldly Wiseman is the best in the business, but he's a liar. Christian, the king sees the real you and loves you just as you are, so much that he took your guilt away when he died on that cross. That is how your burden is taken away. Legality would have you pretend your burden isn't even there. You'd follow a million rules to pretend that you're good enough or even perfect, but you're not perfect. And your failure would eventually crush you like that hill.
Yeah, what was that?
That was Legality's friends who supposedly remove burdens. It's a thriving industry and... Hello?
Hi,
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Beauty with Identity Bird Removals. How can I help you?
Can you tell us what happens when pilgrims come to you for help?
I'd love to. I make people as beautiful as they deserve to be, and that means everyone will love them. Why? When they're beautiful, they finally matter. They finally belong.
Yeah, and can you tell us what happens after that part? What really happens?
I don't think my super...
Look, I know how this works. You're not making a sale with us today, but you seem quite successful. I think my friend would like to know more about your job.
My job. The customer is always right. The customer is always right. Okay, fine. Become obsessed with some mirrors, sizing up their competition, and since they'll never be as beautiful as they want to be, I crush them.
Crush them in a literal sense?
We all have our methods. As my friend Seek says, you can turn people into monsters.
Yeah, I think we get it.
Popularity, money, and of course, relationships.
How you doing?
Yeah, you can leave now.
You know what's the worst? Relationships. He really seems to take that burden away, but people are so disappointing, and of course, everyone dies in the end.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Lesson learned. Don't be beautiful, don't fall in love.
No. Those are all good things created by the king.
But they crush people.
Because we distort them. They were never meant to define us and never will take our burden away. Only the king can do that.
So, do you think I could still go back on the path?
That's exactly where the king wants you. I'll walk you back.
Time has passed. Was it days or years of wait? At long last, Christian found a new fate. She arrived at the famous wicket gate, and she revived as she read above the door.
Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Hello? Is anyone here?
Quick, come in.
Why did you yank me in like that?
You didn't see the arrows flying at you?
Arrows?
Indeed. Not too far from here is a huge castle where the Prince of Evil lives. He orders his demons to shoot arrows at every pilgrim who comes this way. You, my friend, had a close call.
Oh, thanks.
Just doing my job. The name's Goodwill.
Ah, Christian. Ooh, what's that smell?
I smell something tasty, eh? Apple scones, fresh baked.
Yummy.
Sit yourself down, we'll have some. See?
Yes, please. You've been too kind. Thank you so much.
Oh, great King and loving Father, thank you for this food we are about to eat. Thank you for providing everything we need.
Yep.
And thank you for bringing this young pilgrim here today. Help her get safely to the cross. Your most holy name we pray. Amen.
Who are you talking to?
The King.
You can do that?
Aye, and so can you.
Can you see him?
No, lass. But that doesn't stop me from praying.
I don't know how to pray.
It's just talking to him. He's listening all the time.
That's so strange. Listening all the time, watching me. He seems so big and far off.
Aye, the king is big and far off, but he's also very near.
Then why can't we see him?
You and I can only see a wee bit. There's a much bigger picture going on all around us that we can't see, but the king sees it all. And even with all that bigness, he loves you.
That's really strange. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
But you'll understand more once you get to the cross.
The cross? No, I can't go to the cross like this. I fell into a sewer and I'm a mess. I just need to clean myself up first.
Oh, but you can't. Lots of pilgrims put off going to the cross so they can clean themselves up. But you can't do that on your own. The king is the only one who can make you clean. And he loves you despite your dirt.
I guess that does make me feel a little better, that he loves me.
Oh, lass, he doesn't love you to make you feel better about yourself. He loves you because that's who he is. He died for you to purchase you back from the Prince of Destruction. He plans to do a work in you, Pilgrim, to conform you to his love and image, and he wants to make sure you get home safely.
Home? No. I don't want to go home. I want to go to the Celestial City.
Once you get to the cross, the Celestial City becomes your new home.
Ah, right. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I made my decision.
Your decision?
Yeah, to take this path. I'm glad I'm finally doing it.
Aye, so you think your decision is what brought you here? No, lass. The king brought you here. He put the desire in you. He started it. On your own, you wouldn't have come this way. And I'll tell you something more. It's a blessed promise from that book. Since this wasn't your idea, but his, the same one who started his good work in you will carry it through right to the finish. Many pilgrims have come this way before, seeking answers, knocking at my door, thinking that their lives are in their hands, not seeing the author of it all. But when you come to the end, you can finally see what was unseen before. The king had a plan from the time he began the world, and he will finish what he started. He who brought you to this place. In time to come, you'll join the chorus, singing endless songs of praise. And it's all because he's given us his grace. The king has brought you here, Pilgrim, and he's watching you. And not just him. There's a whole cloud of witnesses, throngs of pilgrims who have gone before you. And shining angels, they're watching too. Long before the world began, he ordained his sovereign plan, bringing sinners himself. By his mercy, oh, the well he gives. Are you getting the picture, Christian?
Yes, he will finish what he started. He who brought me to this place. In time to come, we'll join the chorus, singing endless songs of praise.
And it's all because he's given us.
And it's all because he's given us.
It's all because he's given us his grace.
You got a road to be traveling now, lass. Stay on it. Take these scones for your travels. I'll lead you out the back. Follow the road till you come to the interpreter's house.
Thank you.
May I help you?
Can you get rid of my burden?
I'm afraid not.
Then I guess you can't help me.
So sure about that.
Are you the interpreter?
I am, but strictly speaking, everyone's an interpreter. You're interpreting right now, especially about the pain you're experiencing and how to get rid of it.
Yeah, I really need to get rid of this pain.
Have you ever considered the possibility that the pain might be there for a reason?
What possible reason could there be for my pain?
Well, the pain you're experiencing right now could help you appreciate the suffering the king had to endure.
But he's the king. He shouldn't suffer.
Yes, I did.
The king shouldn't suffer, but he chose to suffer so you could go to the celestial city.
He didn't have to do that.
Yes, he did. For every sinful intention, thought, and action you have committed and will commit that disobeys his law, it had to be punished. But he loves you, so he took your place in punishment on the cross.
But he's the king. Why couldn't he say forgiven and everyone's forgiven and free? No one should have to suffer.
Perhaps then we would continue to make the same wrong choices over and over again.
And he would forgive us over and over again.
Yes, but we would never learn. We would never become like him.
But that's too hard anyway.
Pilgrim, once you come to this place of his suffering, you realize how little your own suffering has been in comparison. He suffered more than you or I could ever imagine because he loves us. It's in your book.
I don't think you understand. I'm not cut out for this.
I'd like you to hear something.
Wow, that's beautiful. Who's playing that?
Someone who endured patiently through hours and hours of hard work, failures, and practice without giving up.
Of course she didn't give up. She's obviously talented.
You think all that talent came with no hard work and no discipline? She wasn't always a fine musician. She took the time to learn. Excuse me, could you please play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star the way you played it for the very first time? We'd love to hear it.
You would?
Thank you. That was delightful.
Delightful? That was terrible.
Absolutely. I appreciate where she began because I see how she finished. So too with the king. He sees what you will one day be. In Pilgrim, you will be forgiven.
But what about my burden?
Ah, yes. Your burden is there because of war going on inside you with idols that want control.
Idols? What do you mean?
Idols are anything you want more than the king. We make them inside our own hearts every day, and they're at war with us. It's in your book. Here, let me see. Read that for me.
But I see in my members another law-waging war making me captive to the law of sin that dwells in me. Wretched man that I am.
Go on.
Who shall deliver me from this body of death? Who's it talking about?
The king. He already did the work of delivering you. He gave himself as a sacrifice for your sins. It is finished.
And my burden?
That's why you have to come to the cross. Only the king can bring peace to the battle going on inside you. Only the king can remove your burden. There is no other way.
Only the king.
Yes. Now continue on the path, and you will soon come to the place of redemption.
Thank you.
But only if you're a Christian.
We need all the little kids.
The next day, Christian set out on the path again. As the cross became closer, the burden became heavier. The road was rocky and dangerous. Christian's mind was lost in scenes of the past.
You're useless. You only care about yourself.
You had so much potential, but you'll never reach it. You're a giant failure.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
How can anyone love you? The real you.
there's a river of sin and pride. It colors all I say and all I do. Daily there's a war with the idols I serve inside. Oh, how I long to be free, completely free.
All death is defeated now. See all of creation bow. Though life may be full of wrong, my child, you belong. Holy God and love He came, perfect meant to bear my blame. On the cross He took my sin. By His death I live.
Suddenly, Christian saw several shining figures all dressed in white. They were, as you might have guessed, angels.
Angels?
We go by shining ones.
Christian, don't be afraid. We serve the king.
Peace be with you.
Angels?
Read about us in the book, right?
Yes, but I didn't expect to see you.
Everything's changed now.
You've become a new creation.
Your sins are forgiven.
Forgiven? Just like that? But it's too easy.
No, it wasn't easy. It was horrible. He shed his blood for you on that cross so you would be forgiven. You've been washed clean.
Clean, but I fell into a sewer and...
The king has new clothes for you.
Thank you. Who are you?
Servants of the king.
Can you actually see him, the king?
Yeah, we see him.
We see him all the time. We're from the celestial city.
Is that where I am?
Not yet, but here's your invitation from the king.
Take this key with you too. It's called Promise.
Thank you. I'll keep it in my satchel.
Christian, I'm putting this mark on you to show that you are no longer under the evil one. You belong to the king now.
Holy God in love He came, perfect meant to bear my blame. On the cross He took my sin. By His death I
That's the hill? I have to climb all the way up there?
Oh dear.
Are you alright?
Oh no. What a catastrophe. Hypocrisy, our reputations.
Are you lost?
Lost? Oh heavens, no. I'm never lost. But I will pay you handsomely to keep this little mishap to yourself.
I'm confused.
Don't tell a soul. You
know the press. If they heard Lady Formality, the epitome of grace, tumbled over a wall. Of course, this is my dear daughter, Hypocrisy. Say hi to the nice lady.
Hi.
We're going to the celestial city to receive our praise.
Don't you mean to praise the king?
No, he's going to praise us. Everyone will. There will be throngs.
Oh, I'm going to the celestial city too. I'm Christian. By the way, why didn't you enter through the wicket gate? If you enter here, you miss the cross.
The cross? Oh, that would be too far to walk. Plus, it is way too messy.
And so negative. Who wants to think about it?
I do. It changed me. It was messy because I've been a mess. The king went through so much pain to take my burden away. That's how much he loves me.
Well, bully for you.
And he loves you. That's why the path at the wicket gate takes you to the cross. That's how we know his love.
Oh, please. No one goes to the wicket gate anymore.
We took the shortcut. It's much more pleasant.
But the cross, how do you do it? The king knows. How do you get around that?
Young lady, don't you dare tell me what I want or don't want. People have been jumping this wall for ages, and they are just fine. We're on the path, and that is enough.
Yeah, and like, who cares how we got here? I want to know.
The king knows? You can't trick him.
Oh, I can do anything I like.
Same.
But without the cross, how did you get rid of your... Wait, where are your burdens of guilt?
What are you talking about?
The burden? The burden of guilt?
Oh, we don't do burdens. If you have some kind of baggage to carry, that's your problem. We have nothing to feel guilty about. We're good people, so we're going to the celestial city.
The book says no one is good.
Who cares? We're on the right path, aren't we? It doesn't matter how we go as long as we get there.
But you can't get there without the cross.
The king is very forgiving. I'm sure he would excuse a little thing like that.
The cross is not a
Mind
little...
your business and we'll mind ours.
That's not a hill, it's a mountain.
Ma, relax. We don't have to go that way.
That's where the path goes.
Yeah, and it's real steep. We'll be taking the path on the left.
Don't be silly. The path on the right looks easier. Come along.
Ew, I'm not going that way.
Oh, well then, see you at the celestial city.
All right, king. Not sure I can do it.
I'll help you.
But maybe you can help me?
Well, I did create the entire earth, and I know every single hair in your head, so maybe I can help you. Actually, I know I can help you.
The hill was called Difficulty, but after hours of fighting to climb it, Christian finally made it to the top, exhausted.
What are you doing? Why are you running in the wrong direction?
We were on our way to Celestial City, and those monsters, you should see their teeth! I've never been so scared in my life! I thought it could be for dinner. That's way worse! Ah!
How do I get around them?
You don't!
I have to. I'm going to the Celestial City.
Look, buddy, we're talking about lions, you know.
I'll protect you.
The king will protect us. Come on, let's go.
No way! You're crazy!
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna die! Ah!
Lions. Great. I didn't say anything about lions in my invitation. Why did it have to be lions? Why couldn't it be lambs or puppies? There they are. They look hungry. I don't think I can make it. The king's here. He'll help me. Come on, come on. Come on, I'm trying.
And I'm watchful.
Where am I?
You're at the Palace Beautiful.
Hi.
I'm watchful. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Hi.
Everyone, I'd like you to meet Christian. Christian, I'd like you to meet my family. Prudence.
Hi, how do you do?
Hi.
Discretion. Hiya. Piety.
Glad to meet you.
And charity.
Ain't it grand?
Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Nonsense, the more the merrier.
We just love having company.
We have so many parties.
So you must be, Pilgrim.
That's right.
Discretion likes to choose her words.
Carefully.
It can take a while.
Well, we all think it's swell that you're here.
Golly, we haven't had a pilgrim in ages.
There was a pilgrim here 2 days ago.
Really? Felt like ages.
She loves pilgrims. She loves everybody.
Oh, thanks, Angie. I am our Piety squad, so she's always up praying and reading scripture.
I do prefer to be alone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fiddlesticks, I'm sorry. I don't want you to go. It's awfully nice to meet you, Christian. Yes, now what do you say? You tell us about your journey.
Okay, but first, I have a potentially rude question to ask.
That's exciting.
Your home is beautiful, and you all look wonderful, but what's up with your voices and your outfits?
Aren't they a dream?
Yeah, it's a lot like a dream. So, is it a costume party? Do we time travel?
Well, why not? The king has no limit. For him, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day.
So we are in a different time period. Will it be like this when I leave?
Oh, she thinks she can leave. Well, of course you can leave, Christian.
Oh, great. That was disturbing. But I guess I wouldn't mind staying here forever. I mean, you have your whole family around.
Who will you have of us for tonight?
Do you have any family?
I do. A sister. She's back in the City of Destruction. She's my best friend, or at least she was.
So you're all alone.
Piety!
Sorry, of course you're not really alone. Well, you have
King
for
is with
tonight.
you.
Some friends are there for only part of the journey, but the time can be pure gold.
It can be, but people can lead you astray. You have to stay alert.
Apollyon is always after you. And of course, there's the other enemy.
Who?
You!
No. Is it really?
It's really you.
Me? How is that possible?
It's you want to be king.
No, I don't. I mean, when I was little, I used to want to be a princess, but...
You want to be king. You want to control your own little kingdom.
It's true for all pilgrims.
You have to fight back.
It's a battle.
How do I fight a battle against myself?
Same way you found anything. You need armor.
And a sword. That's why the king gave you the book.
You're saying this book is a sword.
Exactly.
You're right. How does it fight?
Use the words. Talk to yourself.
Memorize.
Otherwise, you'll drift along doing whatever you want, wherever the wind blows you. That's when the enemy takes over.
So put on the whole armor of God that we may be able to fight against the schemes of the devil. What? It's memorized from the good book. Well said, but you're not fighting an earthly enemy, Christian.
You're fighting all the spiritual forces of evil.
Sin is crouching at the door, and you cannot ignore the power and sway to make you obey and lead every pilgrim astray.
Be strong, Secret faith is a shield wear, the helmet of salvation, every sword to wield. The sword of the Spirit is the word of the King, and by His word you can overcome the enemy. Stand firm, stand firm, stand firm, stand firm, stand firm, stand firm. Put on the armor of the King. You will never neglect, you will never forget, you will never turn against me. But when you roll, you preserve the place reserved for you. Never, never will he ever leave you alone. Stand firm in the strength of His might. Stand firm, do what is right. Stand firm, stand firm. Put on the armor of the King. In the strength of His might, do what is right. Stand firm, put on the armor.
Fasten on the belt of truth, don't let it come apart. Take the best of righteousness, protect your heart.
Bold you do not peace, be ready with the gospel of peace. In every situation, keeping faith and shield. Wear the helmet of salvation, and the sword to the wheel. Sword of the Spirit is the word of the King, and by His word you can overcome the enemy. Stand firm, strength of His might. Stand firm, do what is right. Stand firm, stand firm. Stand, 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 stand. Stand firm.
Christian stayed at Palace Beautiful for a few days and soon felt refreshed, ready to continue the journey.
Well, I guess it's just you and me now, huh, King? You know, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this journey would be a whole lot easier if you could come down and talk to me.
You can talk to me.
And it wouldn't hurt to hear a real audible voice.
You could see evangelists, yet you still got off the path.
Yeah, why do I always do that? What's wrong with me?
Put on the armor.
Because I am my own worst enemy, me and Apollyon.
That is Prince Apollyon.
Hello, goodbye.
Where do you come from?
The city of destruction?
Then you are one of my subjects. The city of destruction is mine. I am prince and god of it. Why are you running away from your rightful king?
Belt of truth.
You're not my king anymore.
Make your feet ready with the gospel.
I was rescued.
You think a prince would let one of his subjects run away? I'm sure we could arrange something more profitable for you when you return to my service.
I won't be returning.
Oh, but you will. You really think you can last out here? The sooner you come crawling back to me, the better your arrangements will be. I may even forgive your impertinence.
Helmet of salvation.
I don't need your forgiveness.
Really? So you expect to be forgiven by your king after you've been so unfaithful to him? How much patience do you think he has?
Vest of righteousness.
I have his righteousness. When he looks at me, he sees his child.
Oh, come now. Don't pretend to be something you're not. I know what you are. You almost choked in the sewer of doubt. You left the path for an easier life, even though you claim to love the king. The only one you love is yourself.
That's
Shield
all
of faith.
true. I can't.
Christians, stand firm.
I know you hear me. I know. What you doing?
Nothing. There's a song stuck in my head. It was really
Stop it. Stop laughing. Get out of here. Get out of your head. This is my time. This is my subject.
Put on the armor of the King now!
You think you can laugh at Prince Apollyon?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
No, I'm not sorry.
You belong to me.
And you're not my king anymore. You can't win.
I have been merciful, but if you proceed to rebel, I will take you by force.
You have no authority over me.
I have all authority over you. This is my world. I'll keep coming after you. I'll make you miserable. I'll crush your spirit, and I will have your soul.
Help!
Badly wounded and exhausted from the fight, Christian came to the Valley of Shadows of Death. The darkness was pitch black.
Of my sin and despair, can't make it alone. I need to know you're there. I want to see your face, but my faith is much too small. The path is so narrow, any moment I could fall. I think I'm gonna fall.
If you only knew how much I love you, you will never doubt or be afraid at all. Christian, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hear my call.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Even though he leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake, even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Be my vision, Lord, in this valley without light. In the midst of dark, I walk by faith and not by sight, not by sight, not by sight.
As Christian left the valley, the sun was rising, and she spotted someone up ahead.
Hello?
Hi.
Christian!
Oh, whoa, what happened to you?
I'm fine, just not ready for physical contact. What are you doing here?
I'm on the path just like you are.
I can't believe it. Ow!
I got a burden just like you said. There was a huge rock on my back.
I told you I wasn't crazy, and we both made it past Apollyon.
What do you mean? I didn't fight anyone.
Wait, only some people have to fight Apollyon? But I'm sure we both had made it through the valley of the shadow of death.
I didn't go there either.
How did you get around? That was beautiful. Of course you went there.
Yes, and it was incredible. I mean, this whole journey has been incredible. It's all because of you. Now, every time I meet someone, I want to tell them about the king.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
Come on, how do you know?
I once tried to tell an old lady about the king. She tried to beat me with her cane.
That was just one person. You should try again.
It's okay. I know I'm not good at everything like you are. You're even good at walking on the path. Who knew that was possible? The path's just been paved with golden sunflowers just for you. No valley, no Wait, did you fall into the sewer?
Sewer, no. But I think I saw it. I took the stepping stones.
Of course you did. I don't know why I'm surprised. Your life's always been better than mine.
What does that matter to you? You belong to me.
Christian, I'm your sister, and I love you. This isn't a competition. This is about the king and what he has done for us.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You just got here and I immediately ruined everything. I always do that.
No, you don't ruin anything. Apollyon ruins everything.
Yes, he does. You know, I almost died trying to fight him.
How'd you get away?
I don't know. The king must have showed up at the last second.
I was there the whole time.
Or maybe he was there the whole time.
He does that.
So, how did you leave the city of destruction?
Well, after you left, I went to go find Evangelist to tell her off. She sent you after some fairy tale king in some fairy tale city, and what else was I supposed to do?
And then after that?
Well, she told me she gave you a book.
Ah!
And then she gave me one too.
And I read that a place exists we were made for this, and I never knew. They can tell me I've lost my mind, I'm believing lies. I know it's true. There's a place where there's no fear of judgment or death, no more sorrow or pain or regret,
Nothing but happiness forever. And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to the land
short, but I came to warn you about a place called Vanity Fair.
A fair? That doesn't sound too bad.
That's exactly what they want you to think. The prince of this world built Vanity Fair right in the center of the path to distract pilgrims. They sell all kinds of good things there, all created by the king.
So how exactly is that bad?
The prince taught the people of Vanity Fair to distort what the king has created. They don't know it, but they're his slaves.
Well, we never do that.
You're never immune to the prince's ways. When you think you're safe, that's when you're in the most danger. Just be careful and promise me you won't buy anything, no matter the consequences.
What do you mean, consequences?
Don't worry. You have the whole power of heaven on your side, including the king. Whatever happens, you're both heading to the celestial city.
Oh
Hello?
Is anyone here?
What was that?
Someone's been shopping at the thrift store.
Who said that?
Did we dress ourselves in the dark this morning?
They are so what not to wear.
Where's this coming from?
My grandmother has better taste than that.
They're obviously homeless.
What are they talking about?
Maybe. Did you rob the Salvation Army?
I think it's coming from them.
Who?
Them!
You really think that the mannequins can be talking?
I'm sure you have a great personality.
It's definitely talking!
Why would anyone hide under all that repulsive clothing?
How is this happening?
Let me guess. You're too tired, too busy. You care about more important things, right?
You know, when I first came here, I looked just like you guys. But look at me now. I mean, how could you resist?
And you could look as good as we do. Almost.
Here at Vanity Fair, we'll open up a world of opportunities by giving you the look and confidence you need to be successful.
And if you act now, you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pamper yourself by indulging in a life-changing extreme makeover. So, starting with you, this won't be easy.
Check out this model over here.
This look could really work for you. See how the lines and the color bring out your eyes? Love it.
Christian, think.
Look, we don't want to buy anything. We're on our way to the Celestial City.
Oh, the Celestial City. That explains it.
Explains what?
Honey, you have no sense of style?
Back in the day, I was going to the Celestial City too. I was young, but come on, it's time to grow up.
What we offer you here will change your life. At Vanity Fair, you'll discover a whole new world. Feed your desire. At Vanity Fair, you'll uncover celebrity secrets for being admired. At Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair.
Here, Vanity Fair, we are committed to your pleasure, and we won't let you leave until you are committed to your pleasure too. Yes, hard as it.
The possibilities are endless. Endless.
There is no time like the present to buy that special something for that special someone you love most. Why, oh,
You.
Look, we don't want to buy anything here.
But you must
wait
need
a
something.
minute. Wait a minute. You are gorgeous. Your features are perfectly symmetrical. Have you ever thought about modeling school?
No, she hasn't!
You should.
Are you kidding me? She can make millions. Don't ruin her opportunity.
We don't need any of this. We're going to the Celestial City.
What is that? A department store?
No, it's not a store. It's a place. It's a beautiful place. You can come with us. You all can come with us.
Oh, don't worry. We'll all end up there one day.
At the Celestial City.
Sure, if that's what you call it.
But what about the road?
Oh, please. We're adults here. There is no road.
Come on, Christian, let's go.
You're not going anywhere in those clothes.
The king gave us these clothes.
Well, he obviously has no taste.
Maybe he needs a new fashion consultant. Here, take my card.
Look, we're not trying to impress anyone. We just want to please our king.
Our prince lets us please ourselves.
No, he doesn't. You're all his slaves.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, we're not against you or what you're selling.
So what's your problem? Buy something.
I buy the things that really last. You'd have me buy a lie, I'm not interested in that. I seek the truth that lasts forever. I have no wish to buy things that can lead me from my cage.
Listen to her, degrading our merchandise. This kind of talk could ruin our enterprise. At Vanity Fair, pushing the limit, intolerant people are likely to die.
Objection. The Honorable Judge Haygood presiding. The court will hear the case of the people of Vanity Fair versus Faithful. The prosecution will state the charges.
Good people of Vanity Fair, Your Honor, the defendant has assaulted the very essence of our way of life and supposed herself superior to our honest merchants. Furthermore, she claims that our people participated in a murder, the murder of the one she calls the Prince of Peace. Her intolerance threatens the values and principles upon which this fair city was built.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Hello? I'm right here.
Miss
I'd
Gossip.
just like to say that these
Miss
chairs
Gossip.
are mega uncomfortable. We need to get new
Miss
chairs here
Gossip.
ASAP.
Miss Gossip, please be quiet. Miss Faithful, how do you plead?
Your Honor, I bring a message of hope.
We'll see about that. The prosecution will now call its first witness.
Prosecution would like to call Miss Liar to the stand.
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sure. Miss Liar, tell us what you know of the defendant.
Well, Mr. Judge, this one time, a really, really, really long time ago, that girl there, what's her name again? Oh yeah, Faithful. Faithful was my very best friend in the whole world.
Aww.
Objection.
Yes?
Your Honor, that's a lie.
Of course it's a lie. Everything she says is a lie.
But she just promised to tell the truth.
But nobody's perfect.
Objection overruled. Objection overruled. Continue.
Faithful was my very best friend in the whole world. We used to play house together, ride bikes together, eat brownies together. She was really nice. But then, one day, when we were playing outside, a big hurricane came and a blizzard and took all the nice Faithful away. She actually turned into a huge, ugly monster and ran away to the circus. So then, this one time today, she came to the store and knocked down all the mannequins! She's a bad, bad lady. So, my mommy said we should kill her! So I can keep playing outside.
Thank you, Miss Liar.
You're welcome.
Next witness.
The prosecution would now like to call Miss Superstition to the stand.
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I will.
Miss Superstition, can you briefly tell us what you know of the defendant?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. Ignorance is bliss. Don't walk under ladders. Beware of the number 13, and black cats are unlucky.
Miss Superstition!
The defendant. Who is it?
This lady. This one.
Yes. This one. This one is spreading knowledge. She's corrupting the youth. Make her drink hemlock and bury her in the dark of midnight.
Thank you, Miss Superstition. You may return to your seat.
Knock on wood.
Miss Prosecution, your final witness.
Prosecution would now like to call Miss Gossip to the stand.
Your Honor, may I first state that I'm like totally
Gossip.
thrilled to be here.
Miss
I mean,
Gossip.
it's like on TV,
Miss
like
Gossip.
a real courtroom, real
Miss
judge,
Gossip.
real jury people, and a real criminal.
Miss Gossip!
Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? Cha, relax, take a chill pill. Oh, this is my good side. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here today, and I want to thank all the people who helped me along the way.
Miss Gossip, please tell the court what you know of the defendant.
Oh, her? Well, all my BFFs have been texting about her for so long, I've kind of got the whole scoop. For starters, she's like totally shut down about constructive criticism for her wardrobe. Our top fashion consultants were trying to help her out, and she came back with judgmentalism and criticism. Ooh, I like that. Judgmentalism and criticism. Did you get that down? And then, right in front of me, she said she wouldn't buy anything from Vanity Fair. Yeah, anything. So it's like she thinks she's so much better than us, so if you want my opinion in this matter, I think we should kill her.
Thank you, Miss Gossip. You may return to your seat. Does the prosecution have anything further?
The prosecution would now like to call Miss Faithful to the stand.
Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, of course.
Miss Faithful, did you in fact say you would not buy anything from Vanity Fair?
Yes, I did.
And would you please tell this court why?
I don't want anything here. I have something better.
Ah, so you think what we have here is inferior? Bad?
Well, yes, it can be, if consumed without restraint.
As I understand it, you were once a citizen of the city of destruction, were you not?
Yes, but then
And being so, you are obligated to give your allegiance to the prince of that city, Apollyon. You, however, have clearly betrayed that obligation by giving your allegiance to an impostor.
Well, yes, but then after
That
you
is
leave...
treason. You embody the most vile filth I've ever seen, a reflection of the standards set by your king in his celestial city. Everything about you disgusts me.
It's not you they hate. It's me.
As for your king, he deserves to die. Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may now consider your verdict.
Wait, Your Honor. May I respond?
What would possibly be the point of that?
Oh, I don't know. It might be marginally amusing.
Very well, you may say a few words.
Thank you, Your Honor. People of Vanity Fair...
That is a few words.
Ask again.
Please, Your Honor.
Continue.
I don't think I'm better than you. No, not at all. The only difference between me and you is what the king has done for me. And if he can do it for me, I know he can do it for you. My message is of hope to a world that needs a savior. Sin has enslaved us to worthless desires. We're bound by possessions which don't truly last. Only my king can make you clean from your past. I plead with you now, come and turn from your sins and trust in the Savior, my king, who died in your place and took all your shame so you could have hope in this life. Hear now the king calling, don't keep pursuing this empty life, but turn to the truth that will set you free. I will preach this truth till I come.
Enough! Jury, a verdict?
Guilty!
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
No, she's
Guilty! Guilty!
Stop it!
Guilty! 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 Guilty!
Hello? Is anyone still here? Anyone? Someone? I'm still in here. Please let me out. Please. Faithful? No. Faithful, wake up. Please. You have to wake up. We're doing this together. Please wake up. What are you doing, King? What? How can you? How can you let?
Hey, excuse me? Could you wait for a second? I have a question for you.
I don't want to buy anything.
I'm not selling anything. I'm the girl who let you out of the cage.
Oh.
I think I saved your life.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, listen, I'm really sorry about your friend.
What do you want?
You said you were going to the Celestial City.
Yes, I'm a pilgrim.
Me too.
Good.
I stopped at Vanity Fair just to buy a few things, but the more I bought, the more I wanted. I'm not sure how it happened, but somehow I forgot all about the king and became just like the people at Vanity Fair. When I heard your friend talk about the Celestial City, it all came back to me. I could see the king again. Not with my eyes, but inside. I knew I had to leave, so here I am.
That's great.
Wait, do you think I could travel with you?
I really need to be alone right now.
Oh, sure, I'll just walk back here.
Sure.
Everybody needs a friend, and I'll be there with you till the end. Yes, everybody needs a friend, and I'll be there with you till the end. 'Cause everybody needs a friend, and I'll be there with you till the yes.
Hey, you know what? Can you just stop singing?
You don't want me to sing?
The lyrics are a little.
Oh, sure.
Great. You know what? I have an idea. How about you walk all the way back there, and I can walk up here.
Yeah, and we can just say hi to each other now and then.
Sure. Yeah, way back there.
That wasn't very kind.
Hi, everything okay up there?
Sure. How about with you?
Just great.
Good. It's nice and quiet.
What?
Nothing.
I found it. You, over here. You gotta come see this.
See what?
A silver mine.
A silver mine?
A silver mine worth billions, better than one in the lottery.
Really? Where is it?
Just a few minutes this way.
Christian, what are you doing?
Weren't you supposed to walk way back there?
Well, you looked like you were about to leave the path.
Look, I'm just getting something for the king.
Really?
But the king wouldn't want you to leave the path.
Line up, doing it for him.
I don't need silver.
But the king doesn't need any silver.
Really nice silver. Lots of it.
I think he'd appreciate it.
No, don't.
Are you trying to tell me what to do?
Well, you looked like you were about to leave the path, and I know if I were about to leave the path, I would want someone to stop me. Besides, I've heard of this guy. There is no silver mine. It's a setup.
A setup? No. They say no setup, but people do say that. That's because they want to keep all the silver for themselves.
Even if there is a silver mine, we can't leave the path.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Come on, you have to at least see it.
No, she's right. We're pilgrims. We have to stay on the path.
Oh, wonderful. Going to Celestial City? I'm a pilgrim too. Name's Demas. No, the king wants to bless you with all this silver, so tell you what I'm going to do. You come to the silver mine with me, and I'll walk to the Celestial City with you. With all that money, there will be nice and easy. Yes, sir.
The answer is no.
You know, I like your idea of bringing a gift to the king.
Look, he doesn't need silver. We know what you're trying to do. We're not getting off the path.
What are you insinuating? That I'm some kind of con artist or something? I've never been so insulted in my entire lives. And you call yourselves pilgrims.
Well, it's a good thing you were there for me. I was this close to...
It'd be a great time to humble yourself and apologize.
You know, back when we started out, maybe I was wrong.
It's okay.
Maybe I was wrong. That's not an apology.
I didn't realize, you know?
I understand.
So, I was thinking that...
You don't like to humble yourself, do you?
Maybe you and I, we could...
Hey, what if I traveled with you?
That's a great idea! Uh-huh. And we could watch out for each other on the path, you know?
Oh, where's my water?
What's your name again?
Hopeful.
No, seriously.
Still need to apologize.
Christian, thanks.
Say it.
And I'm sorry I was so irritated with you.
Oh, was I irritating?
Yeah, no. It was really my fault.
I forgive you.
Guess that wasn't too hard.
What do you mean?
Oh, I was talking about the king.
Yeah, I haven't done that in so long. I don't know what to say to him.
Just talking. He's listening all the time.
I know that. It just sometimes I forget he's there. You know how when you can't see someone, you forget all about them. Do you do that?
What?
Forget about the king.
Yeah, all the time. Till I'm in trouble, then I remember.
I'm glad you decided to let me come with you.
Sure.
Come on, Christian. Open the door for humility.
I'm glad you're here with me too.
Was that for me or the king?
Our celestial home, even in the dark of night, we don't walk alone. We don't walk alone.
Now I don't know what's down the road or what's around the bend, but I guess the one who made me knew that I would need a friend. Maybe for a season, maybe for a reason, I don't know. It's good to have a friend when you are
Walking on the road, looking toward the city of lights, our celestial home, even in the dark of night, we don't walk alone. We don't walk alone.
That was very rough.
Seriously? Are you sure that's what happens next?
Positive.
Ugh,
I was kind of hoping for something like, now I saw in my dream that the two travelers came to a place of great feasting and rest. Could you try something like that?
Sorry, that's not part of the story. As I was saying, the pilgrims were forced to walk on sharp stones that dug into their flesh. Thorny briars clung to their ankles and their feet began to bleed.
Can't keep going.
Me neither.
Ugh. Why is this happening? Why does it always have to be like this?
I don't know. Narrator?
Well, I didn't write it.
Guess we'll just have to make the best of it. Nap time.
Good call. Sharp rocks. Nah.
Maybe there's... Hey, look. Grass. It's so green.
It's probably fake. Oh, it's soft. Really soft.
Is my mic on?
Come on, you feeling it?
Oh, nice. Too bad it isn't on the path.
Yeah, my feet are killing me and my shoes are falling apart.
The king wouldn't want that, would he?
Of course not.
Hug, and look. The grass runs right along the path. It goes along the fence. Right in the same direction, see?
Yeah. Hey, what if the king put the grass here to help us? I mean, he knows how rough the path is.
Yeah, and doesn't the book say he always provides a way of escape?
It does. This is just like the king. I'm sure this is what he wants.
Why don't you ask him?
Come on, it's obvious. These are stepping stones, right? The king always provides stepping stones in dangerous places. Come on, Opal, let's go.
Whoa, this feels great.
Definitely the right choice.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Hola.
Christian, I got this one. Hello, we are travelers. We go to Celestial City. We hope to make friendship with you. You pilgrim too?
I speak English.
Oh.
Yes, I am on my way to the Celestial City as they call me in conference.
So you're going the right way.
Ah, mais oui.
See, she knows this is the right choice. Told you so.
But of course, you see, the king wants us to have these nice things. But those sticks and stones, they are not nice things. And so I jumped the fence. Do you want to blow a bubble?
No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
Suit yourself, follow me, friends.
It's getting dark. And now it's starting to rain. Where is that girl?
I don't know. I can't see anything. It's too dark. Hey, you, with the bubbles. What was her name again?
Vain confidence.
Ugh, I can't believe I let you talk me into this.
It's not my fault.
I trusted you.
Big mistake.
Well, you've been on the path longer. You're supposed to be mature.
Well, I'm not. Hopeful. Do you have any idea where we are?
Yeah. We're off the path in a storm, and my shoes are filled with water.
Mine too. Ugh. We need to get out of this rain. Oh, over there, under that ledge.
It's dry. Oh man, I'm exhausted. Good night, Christian.
Good night, and I'm sorry about all of this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the morning. If we're still alive.
Wake up, you guys!
Ah! What is that?
It's a giant!
What are you doing on my land?
We're pilgrims. We got lost on our way to the Celestial City.
We got lost, but we're leaving now.
Yep, thanks for your kind hospitality.
I'm not kind or hospitality. I am despair, and you are my prisoners.
Prisoners? Did he say prisoners?
Wait, what's he doing with that bag? Ah! Tofel, are you okay?
Yeah, where are we?
In the giant's bag.
Oh, Christian?
Yeah?
You think he's gonna eat us?
I don't know.
Yo, diffidence. I bagged 2 pilgrims today. Said something about Cannibal City. Thought they'd take a nap on my grass.
I'm gonna assume that you killed them, because if you didn't, that'll be nothing but the doghouse for you for a long, long, long time.
They're in the dungeon.
You mean to tell me that you brought humans into my house? What was going through that tiny little brain of yours when you thought that would be a bright idea?
Ugh, they won't get loose. They're locked up real good.
But you know what? You know how I feel about pilgrims. Humans, they never shut up. They talk and talk and talk and talk. I don't care what you do with them. Just get rid of them. Out of my house.
But I want to have some fun with them first.
Why don't I just go pour him a cup of coffee? Why don't I?
Well, I mean, he just wants to have some fun with us. We get room service.
I like to watch him as I shake him up a little. You know, in my fists. Or maybe this time, I don't know. I'll squish him in between my fingers. Yeah, they're scared all right.
Yeah! Some fun with us. Room service. He wants to squish us between his fingers. We need to get out of here. I can't see a thing.
Maybe it's not so bad.
Look, there's a door. It's locked. Figures.
We can dig our way out.
Dig with what? Our hands? Something sharp?
The book.
That's not sharp.
The key.
That's my bookmark.
It's sharp.
All right, fine. We'll start over here by the wall. You can loosen up the dirt with the key, and I'll dig with the book.
So the pilgrims continued to dig their way out, but days and weeks passed.
I can't keep going. We're not making any progress, and I'm starved.
Same here. Back at Vanity Fair, they had the best restaurant. Sorry.
Day by day they dug, but made no progress. Night by night the giant beat them up night after night, tossing and turning night after night after.
Wait a minute! What is this night after night business?
The giant sleeps during the day. The light makes him shrink.
So all we have to do is get him into the light.
Yeah! All we have to do is... this is miserable. Can you change it?
Change what?
The story. I don't like it.
But it's not yours.
What do you mean? I'm the main character.
You think it's all about you?
It's not supposed to be like this. See, I'm supposed to have this wonderful relationship with the king, who's always there to guide me and protect me. Right, king? This is not what I bargained for.
Christian, we didn't bargain.
You know what? I can't do this anymore. I've had enough. Light crew, give me a blackout here. Go on, turn up the house lights. Thank you so much for coming, audience, but I'm afraid I can't go on with the story anymore. You've been so great. Bye, it's over.
Just where I want you. Go ahead. You can end the story right here. There's rat poison over there in the corner.
Come on, just give me the bottle.
No.
We're gonna die anyway.
Maybe we should read from the book. We haven't done that in a while.
Why is this so hard?
Because you want to be king.
I do. I want to be king.
What are you saying?
Maybe I'd do a better job.
You really believe that?
I don't know what I believe. Something bigger than this giant has a hold of me, and I can't seem to get it off.
Let me read this.
Give thanks in every circumstance.
Give thanks? How are we supposed to do that? Dear King, thank you for locking us up in this horrible dungeon. Thank you for providing a sadistic giant to torture us each night.
Okay. Or, thank you for giving me a friend. Thank you for letting me travel with Christian.
Or, thank you for letting Faithful die. Yes, thank you for taking away my best friend.
Or, thank you for dying on the cross so that we could go to the celestial city.
Why do you always have to do that? Why do you always have to pretend like the bad doesn't exist?
Christian, I know the bad exists.
Do you? Do you really?
I've never lost someone like Faithful. I don't know what that feels like. But it doesn't change the most important thing about us. The king died in our place. And one day we're gonna see him. And there will be no more sorrow or pain because he has conquered that forever.
And what?
Just listen.
I don't understand what he's doing. But I know that he's good. And I know that his plans for us are good. And nobody, not this giant, or the people at Vanity Fair, or Miss Bubbles, or you or me, can get in the way of his plan. We're going to the celestial city. He's going to get us there. I'll read some more. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper and not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope.
Keep reading.
He has delivered us from such a deadly peril, and he will deliver us. On him we have set our hope that he will continue to deliver us.
He has delivered us. You have delivered us. If you could deliver us from the cross, you can deliver us from anything. How do I thank you, oh Lord? Do I thank you, oh Lord? Taking my place on the cross. How do I thank you, oh Lord, for all of your mercy and kindness, for calling me to you, for letting me hear you, for opening my heart to the gospel. As long as I have breath, I will praise you. As long as my heart beats, I will sing. As long as life flows through my veins, I will bless your name. I will bless your name. So, King, tell us what you want us to do.
Use the key.
Hopeful, do you still have that key?
The bookmark key?
Yeah, I had this idea that maybe...
The key might work in the lock.
Ugh, how are we so dumb? Why didn't we think of this?
We were too busy trying to dig with it.
Who dares to disturb my precious, ugly slumber?
Grab the book.
Oh, you just couldn't wait to be breakfast, could ya? Oh, pilgrims, oh, pilgrims. What? Where are my pilgrims? Why do I see light? You can't escape. No one escapes from me. The light. I'm shrinking. I'm shrinking to nothing.
Oh, maybe you should have thought of killing them before they killed you.
Excuse me?
lost who didn't know how to pray.
Glad you remembered.
Christian, it's wonderful to see you. You've journeyed far, and I can see you've been traveling with the king.
Really? How's that?
He had his marks on you. Peace, contentment, humility.
It didn't come easy.
This is my good friend Hopeful.
I'm Confronting.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Watchful.
Watchful, how are you? I met Watchful at the Palace Beautiful. What are you doing here?
I'm coming to visit. Great to see you again.
So, why are you all here?
These are my kinfolk. Lassies, come over here. I would like you to meet someone. Christian, Hopeful, this is knowledge, experience, sincere, and patience.
Hi.
They're pilgrims. Oh!
Welcome to the Delectable Mountains. We're all going to the Celestial City too, so if there's anything we can do, just ask.
Well, I know Christian here is pretty hungry. You got any food?
Lads, we're Irish. Of course we got food. Sure, right here. Dig in. They'll go get some more.
Can I show you around? Sure. This hill is called Caution. Look down that way. You see those men wandering in the graveyard?
Yeah. They keep tripping over the graves. Why don't they get out of there?
They can't. They're blind.
Blind? All of them?
As you were coming here, did you notice a soft meadow right next to the path?
Yeah.
A fence is there to protect pilgrims from going off the path. But some pilgrims just eat the soft grass and don't realize how dangerous it is. That soft meadow leads right up to the Castle of Doubt, owned by Giant Despair.
Really?
Interesting.
Those blind men were captured by Despair and thrown into his dungeon. After a while, he gouged out their eyes and threw them into the graveyard. Is everything okay?
Sure. Wonderful.
Good. Would you like to see the Celestial City?
Definitely.
Try these binoculars over in that direction.
Wow, it looks so small and far away.
You're looking through it the wrong side. Turn them around.
I can see it.
Really? Can I have a look? Oh, wow. We're so close. Can we go now?
Not yet.
Your time will come. There's plenty the king has planned for us before we get there.
Like food.
And besides, we have a lot to celebrate.
I am a Christian and my name is Pilgrim. I'm on a journey, but I'm not alone. Jesus is with me and he goes before me. Yeah, his love surrounds me, he's leading me home. One step at a time for now. Just keep your feet on the ground. Don't lose your way chasing the crowd. It's where your road begins. Don't stop, don't settle in. Just tell yourself there's something more than this. Just tell yourself there's something more than this. Everybody say, I am a Christian and my name is Pilgrim. I'm on a journey, but I'm not alone. Jesus is with me and he goes before me. Yeah, his love surrounds me, he's leading me home. Walk on, traveler. Walk on. Head high, keep your eyes above. Don't think of giving up. He brought you this far, he won't stop now. Don't ever run away, no matter what you face. Don't be afraid, cause he will not back down. Yeah, remind yourself that he's with you now. And say, I am a Christian and my name is Pilgrim. I'm on a journey, but I'm not alone. Jesus is with me and he goes before me. Yeah, his love surrounds me, he's leading me home.
you leave, here's a map that will show you the way to go.
Thank you. I'll be sure to use it.
Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
The king is with you.
Thanks for the food.
Don't forget to use the map.
Will do. Hello? Why are you going the wrong way?
Doesn't that depend on where you're going?
Well, we're going to the Celestial City.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but that doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
Have you been there?
Not yet, but
And you never will.
it's a promise from the king.
Yeah, you're really naive. There's no king either. It's all a joke.
I know the king. He's real.
Okay, so you're an idealist?
Look, I don't mean to be pushy, but I would be the most cruel person in the world to know what I know and not tell you.
Uh-huh. Well, that's nice. As long as it works for you, right?
It doesn't just work, it's the truth.
Okay, let me put it this way for you. That book might be truth, but for me, it's not.
Look,
Here for the book.
I think the king wants you to have this.
No thanks, not into that kind of thing.
Please, take it.
I don't want to take your book away from you.
You're not taking it from me. I'm giving it to you.
Well, I should pay you for it, but I don't really.
Look, someone gave this book for me as a gift, and now I'm giving it to you. I wouldn't take your money.
I won't read it.
I'll take that risk.
Really believe this stuff?
With all my heart.
Above the water.
I'm here.
Just a little further. I don't think I can make it. Walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Hopeful, I'm sinking.
The king is still here.
He is. I see people. They're on the other side.
They're waiting for you.
What if he turns me away?
Christian, you belong to him.
I do. I belong to him.
Christian? Breathe. Can you hear me? Christian. She's gone.
hopeful. I see him. I see the king.
Well
It's
done.
you. You were there the whole time.
Well done, good and faithful servant.
Christian.
Yea, though I walk through the valley, I know that you are always right beside me, and I will fear no evil. You're my rock and my strength, you comfort me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound I hear you singing over me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. And it's a beautiful, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. It covers every part of me. My soul is silent, I am found. And it's a beautiful sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound.
Over me. I once was lost, but now I'm found.
And it's beautiful, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. It covers every part of me. My soul is silent, I am found. And it's a beautiful sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound.
Smells like vanilla.
Flower. It blends in with everybody.
Where do we
Thank you so much for coming, and I just want to say thank you to our parents. Thank you for bringing your kids out to us and entrusting them to us week after week, hour after hour, late nights. We appreciate you so much, and we love, 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 love your kids. I want to thank God because without Him, without Christ, we really couldn't, I wouldn't be up here, and definitely not, and I would never be able to do this, and Gospel Youth Theater Company wouldn't be a thing, and we wouldn't be doing Pilgrim, and just He's so good, so we thank Him. I want to thank Compass Church, this house, which has allowed us to put on this production here, do all of our rehearsals here, invade this church every single day of the week, and with joy. And I thank you, Pastor Chris and Kristen. I have something for you. Where's Kristen? Is she around? Where's Kristen? Take your wife out to dinner. They're the best. And I love you. I want to thank Miss Noel. I wanted to come up. Miss Heather. This lady, man. Just hear these ladies. Is Miss Donna still here? Is Miss Donna still here? Did she go home? Oh, she may have had to leave. Miss Donna Floridia, we'll get her later. She's been so wonderful. Her daughter is ill, and she literally battled through coming and helping us with her daughter not feeling well. And there is something I do want to do. Before I say any more thanks, I want to sing happy birthday to someone very special. She literally came out. performed on her birthday. You are awesome. Jayla, you 13? 13, let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Jayla. Happy birthday to you.
Just a couple more, just bear with me a minute. We had so many parents come and help. We are just so grateful to them. Thank you for all of you who came, helped backstage, helped sell concessions, helped me in numerous ways. We thank you for our families who fundraised. That is what enabled us to do all of this, the fundraising, and the kids they just all were so amazing. Just thank you so much. Everyone doing a little made this happen. I have to thank my husband, Dave. I'm telling you, my husband has a regular job. This is not what he does. He does it because he loves me, just so you know. He was here like 100 hours this week, just helping me, getting me dinner, taking care of all of the AV and the tech, the cameras that are hung here. He was literally hanging 10 minutes before we started each night. Thank you, honey. I love you so much. I want to thank Brendan Malone. He's in the house. We have this stage back here because we have a movie set designer in the house who goes to our church. And I thank you so much, Brendan, and the men who helped him, Rich helped him, and Joe Nunez, who I don't even know who else was here. Dave was here, we were just getting that thing up there, and we got to take it down tonight. But what a blessing. Thank you so much, Brendan. And am I missing anybody? I don't know. I'm just... Oh, Mr. Kieran. Yeah, I got Kieran. Where's Kieran? Come out here, Mr. Kieran. Come out here. Kieran literally ran the backstage. And he's my student. He's going into 9th grade. He is a performer. He knows a lot about these things. But Kieran, thank you. You did awesome. You shined. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and Michelle, who's around. Goldie's like, my mom. I will never forget Michelle. Michelle, thank you for sewing all the costumes, glue gunning all our things that broke. Everything, just back there, just serving us while traveling to and from Florida, Tennessee, trying to get to all of her kids' events because she's got tons of kids. So thank you so much, Michelle, and I'm grateful to all of you. One more thing, and I'm just going to solicit this because we do have to do more productions, and we will be doing another one next year. You know, we are a 501(c)(3). We take donations. If you loved what you saw and you want to help us become better and better in the program, the email address is there. If you want to give, everything goes back in. Like, everything goes back in. We just have volunteers, and we do this for your kids. So we would love that, and that'll just prepare us for next year. Okay? All right, God bless you all, and thank you for coming.
There we go. All right, one more thing. Come on, let's give it up one more time for these amazing boys and girls. Yeah, amazing. Well, for those who do not know, my name is Pastor Chris. I'm the lead pastor here, and truly it is an absolute honor to allow these kids and to watch them really day after day practicing and rehearsing. Man, they did an amazing job, and but all of it was made possible because of these wonderful leaders here and teachers that have poured into and invested them. Cassandra, absolutely, thank you. Noel, where's Heather? There she is, and Heather. We just want to give you guys a little something on behalf of Compass Church. Cassandra, thank you so much for your labor of love. Noel, thank you so much. Heather, thank you so much. These three ladies, and of course Donna, and really there's so many more behind the scenes that do so much. They exemplify, they model Proverbs 22:6. To train our children in the ways of the Lord. Amen? So when they're older, they may stray, they may drive you crazy, they may not listen, but friends, God's word is true and his promises are yes and amen. And our children will continue to serve the Lord. So we're thankful that they not only put on the greatest production that I've seen, I am so blessed by it, but friends, God is doing something so special in these young people's lives. Because the gifts that they have, the talents they have, the abilities that God has given them, friends, God has given them to you to bless, to serve, and to minister to others. And that's what you've done today with excellence. So we love you guys. Thank you, Cass and Dave, and this amazing ministry and these wonderful teams. So God bless. And also, last but not least,
oh my gosh, I don't love talking in front of people, but we want on behalf of the parents and all the kids, you guys did an amazing production. Cassandra, Heather, Noel, I know Donna's not here, but these are from the children and the parents. Your commitment and your dedication to them was unwavering. You guys, for the last 2 weeks, I commend you. It was a lot for everyone, but you guys really put a lot of time and effort into everything you did, and you taught them a lot of important things: hard work, dedication, practice, fundraising, what it means, those are important things. And you showed them the love of Christ. Sometimes it has to be tough, and then sometimes it's sweet. So thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know who to give this to.
And one more shout out. I want to give a shout out to my security team. Woo! They're awesome. They came here as volunteers to help keep us safe and our kids safe. We are so blessed to have these men to come out and do this. And our sound and lighting guys up there. Those young men, they are amazing. They literally are working with such complex equipment and did a fabulous, fabulous job. Thank you, guys. All right. So can we get the lights back there, just the house lights? Okay, so for dismissal, the kids are gonna go in the back, get their things. After, if you wanna take pictures, that's fine. And then come back out here to you. No one can go back there, okay? All right, okay, God bless you.